We're talking about sajda, it is necessary for majority of the forehead to be put on the ground. So it's wajib for majority of the forehead to be put on the ground. What is faraz? Faraz is that a part of the forehead be put on the ground. Wajib is for majority of the forehead to be put on the ground. Now a masla from this is that if a person only puts his forehead down and not his nose. So the forehead and the nose both should be put down in sajda. Just yesterday I was observing somebody, maybe baligh, I don't know, he was young, 12, possibly elder than this, and he was only doing sajda on his head. His nose was not in contact with the ground. So what is the ruling of this? Only doing sajda with the forehead is that the sajda will be valid, although it will be makruh, it will be disliked because he hasn't put his nose on the ground. What about if we flip the scenario around? If a person only puts his nose on the ground and not his forehead, then the ruling of this is that the sajda will not be valid if it was done without any valid excuse. So you have to put the nose and the forehead both down. Sufficing on only the nose, the sajda will not be valid. Sufficing on only the forehead, sajda will be valid, but it will be disliked. So both the forehead and the nose should be down whilst in sajda. And the forehead and nose should be able to firmly rest on the ground. So there are certain musallas now, certain prayer mats now. You know, people buy them from Saudi and they're actually sold in the markets, but they're very spongy. And when you go into sajda, your head doesn't firmly rest on that musalla. It's actually sinking in. Very soft. So if it's so soft that the head rests in, then the sajda will not be valid. It has to be able to firmly rest on whatever you're reading on.